What we have in this situation, Your Honor, is that Deja is found in the house that he was living in alone, in his bedroom, which was locked when any witness or the police came to that location. What the medical examiner's office noted was that Deja's neck was fractured, that she had over 58 stab wounds to her body by a sharp object.
I'm hurt, I'm numb, I'm angry. I knew something was wrong. I didn't know what, but I knew something was wrong. And I want justice for my baby and my grandbaby.
That was LaToya Minus, Deja's mother. Now, days before any of this even happened, Leonard Robinson took to Facebook, and this is what he wrote. Ain't no way she forgot to mention she was with more than one guy when she got pregnant. I ain't playing daddy. I ain't playing house and always said I wanted a DNA test from beginning. Bees get mad and post personal business all day long. Shit corny. I ain't even want to post this. And I usually just let the bitch live her best life on Facebook, even when she start lying and shit. This is different. Like if you gonna perform, tell the audience the full story. All I'm saying is bitches is messy, petty, and wasn't ready for a kid, and it's sad that it shows on Facebook. That post was out there for everyone to see. Deja saw it, and she responded. A guy that's not loyal to his kid is loyal to no one. I got this mommy shit on lock. My daughter will never need for anything. Can't wait to celebrate her first Thanksgiving tomorrow. The next day, she drove out to Leonard's place in Lowell with her daughter. Back in Boston, her mother was getting Thanksgiving dinner ready, and the whole family was expecting her, but she never came home. And that is what makes this whole thing so hard to sit with. Did he already know that baby was his? And if he did, what was this really about? Jenkins Minus was born on February 15, 1999 in Boston, Massachusetts, raised by her father Lamar Jenkins and her mother LaToya Minus. Growing up in Boston, she was outgoing and outspoken, the kind of person who said what was on her mind and meant it. Not aggressive about it, just confident. She was a cheerleader. She loved music and dancing, and she had a humor that made people want to be around her. By senior year, Deja was holding A and B grades and already had her next move mapped out. When graduation came, she had scholarship offers and acceptances from UMass Dartmouth, New England College, and UMass Boston. She chose to stay close to home and went with UMass Boston. She was also working at Shake Shack that same year. Deja liked having her own money. Anyone who knew her would say the same thing. She was a genuine friend, someone people wanted around. And if you had a problem with Deja, everybody around her already knew you were the issue. Leonard Robinson was 22 years old and from the Boston area. He went by Pole Boy D. Rose and was living by himself in Lowell, about 25 miles outside of Boston. He had 2 gun cases pending in Suffolk Superior Court, was out on $5,000 bail, had a GPS bracelet on his ankle, and a curfew running from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. every night. Thanksgiving 2021 was not a good time for Leonard Robinson to be making any more bad decisions. Deja and Leonard first crossed paths in 2013 at the Shayview roller skating rink. She was 14, and so was he. They clicked right away. They even called that first day their first date. It did not last. They broke up, got back together, broke up again. That back and forth went on for the next 8 years. Deja had another relationship in high school that did not work out either, but her and Leonard kept gravitating back toward each other. On social media, they looked good together. Videos of them kissing, cuddling, talking about how they felt about each other, sweet captions, love quotes, and all of it. From the outside, it looked like something genuine. You could feel the love right through the screen. By 2020, she and Leonard were back together, and Deja found out she was pregnant. She was thrilled about it. She posted about it, talked about the future she was building for her child, and everyone around her could see she was ready for this chapter. The thing is, Leonard was not around for most of it. He got locked up mid-pregnancy on those 2 gun cases. Deja went through a lot of that pregnancy on her own, and the whole time he was in, she was out here publicly calling for his release. On September 20th, 2021, Deja gave birth to their daughter, Delani. She was ready for it. focused on her daughter from the first day and already thinking about the life she wanted to build for her. Then Leonard got on Facebook and started questioning whether Delani was his, out in the open, for everybody to see. Deja had carried most of that pregnancy alone while he was locked up, had just given birth, and was 2 months into being a mother, and the man she had known since she was 14 was on Facebook throwing doubt on his own child. He put all of that out there, and Deja had one thing to say back. A guy that's not loyal to his kid is loyal to no one. I got this mommy shit on lock. My daughter will never need for anything. Can't wait to celebrate her first Thanksgiving tomorrow. She posted that the day before Thanksgiving. 2 months in, and Delani was about to have her first one. Deja could not wait. That would turn out to be one of the last things she ever posted. Thanksgiving morning. Deja's family was gathered in Boston. The food was ready, and everyone had shown up. Everyone except Deja. They called her phone. No answer. Tried again. Same thing. Hours went by, and Deja never picked up, never showed up, and never sent a single message back. According to prosecutors, the family stayed up all night tracking her phone. That location never moved. It stayed on Leonard's address on Llewellyn Street in Lowell the whole time. By morning, LaToya was already on her way to Lowell. She got to the house, and it was dark, doors locked up, and nobody came to the door. She went across the street and knocked on a neighbor's door. The neighbor said they had seen Deja arrive the day before. She had her daughter with her and a diaper bag. She went inside, and that was the last they saw of her.
She brought in her baby carrier, and a bag, and he let her in.
LaToya got on the phone and requested a welfare check. Officers showed up, but the house was locked and they had no way in from outside. Someone in the family climbed through a window to get inside. Reports point to it being a member of Leonard's family, but that detail is not fully confirmed. They called out for Leonard inside. No answer. They moved through the rooms until they got to a locked bedroom door. They forced it open. Deja was on the floor of that bedroom. She was gone. Police came in and their investigative unit was called to the scene. Delani was not there. The baby was not in that house. 2 investigations were running at the same time now, a homicide and a missing baby, and Leonard was gone. The GPS data from his ankle monitor was what investigators had to work with. According to prosecutors, Leonard was at his place on Llewellyn Street through the early hours of Thanksgiving. He moved around to a few locations during the day. Then at 4:56 that afternoon, the bracelet stopped transmitting. He had cut it off. That bracelet had been on his ankle the whole time Deja was allegedly at that house. According to prosecutors, after cutting it off, Leonard took Deja's car, put their daughter in it, and left. An arrest warrant was issued charging him with murder. For the next 2 days, he was gone, and so was Delani. Then on November 26th, Delani was found. She was at a home in Boston, reportedly at a relative's address. She was unharmed. That baby was safe, but Leonard Robinson was still out there.
A grieving family is asking for the public's help tonight in finding the killer of 22-year-old Deja Jenkins Minus. Police haven't said anything about a suspect in this case since her body was discovered on Friday. WBZ's Tiffany Chan spoke with the victim's mother tonight.
The Jenkins Minus family has no idea why someone would want to kill this 22-year-old woman the day after Thanksgiving. And with it happening so close to the holidays, the pain is just unbearable.
I'm more mad that they won't come forward.
A mother's tearful plea for justice just days after 22-year-old Deja Jenkins Minus was found brutally murdered in Lowell.
I knew something was wrong. I knew something was wrong. I didn't know what, but I knew something was wrong.
It was LaToya Minus' motherly instinct that led Lowell police to this home where her body was found Friday morning.
And they told me that my daughter, that she was stabbed.
Did they say by who?
No, I don't know yet.
The Middlesex District Attorney's Office is investigating, but tell us the killing doesn't appear to be random. While Minus has an idea of who might be responsible, she can't fathom why someone would want to kill this young mother.
Monday came, and law enforcement tracked him down in Boston and brought him in.
Calm down, no, calm down. Y'all can calm down. He didn't, hold on. He's good. I got you on that dog. I got you on that dog.
Yep. You're gonna come over here. You're gonna come out. We're gonna freeze the apartment.
All right. Get your hands off me. Don't be touching me.
Leonard was wanted for the alleged murder of his daughter's mother, and now he was in custody. Leonard told investigators he had not seen Deja in 2 weeks and had nothing to do with what happened to her. Faced with the evidence, his story shifted. He said she came by on Thanksgiving, but he did not let her in and she left. He had not seen her after that. The GPS data told a different story.
First at 10, we are hearing from friends of the brand new mother murdered on Thanksgiving. Hello, everyone. I'm Mark Ockerblum.
And I'm Vanessa Welch. This comes as we learn the man charged in the murder was the father of her child. Boston 25 News reporter Wale Aliyu live in Lowell tonight, where the suspect will see a judge tomorrow. Wale?
Vanessa, this is an incredibly heartbreaking story. So sad I'm actually holding back emotions just trying to report this to you. But Middlesex County District Attorney's Office has confirmed 22-year-old Leonard Robinson of Lowell will be here at Lowell District Court tomorrow to face a judge for the Thanksgiving Day murder. Take a look at the very last Facebook post of 22-year-old Deja Jenkins Minus of Boston. On Wednesday, she wrote, "My daughter will never need for anything, and that she cannot wait to celebrate her first Thanksgiving tomorrow. Sadly, the next day would be her first and only Thanksgiving with her daughter." Lowell police found her body Friday morning on Llewellyn Street in Lowell after conducting a well-being check and say she had signs of apparent trauma. They say 22-year-old Leonard D. Robinson of Lowell fled the scene, but the baby was found unharmed. Police did recover a knife they believe to be the murder weapon. After an autopsy, the chief medical examiner's office ruled her death a homicide by multiple sharp force injuries. Police arrested Robinson Monday in Boston.
She just graduated. She just graduated high school. She just had her daughter. It was just Thanksgiving too.
We spoke with Devon Holiday, who grew up with Deja. Holiday says she loved cheerleading and loved her family.
Honestly, I would love for her to be remembered as this amazing, goal-driven, hard-working mother that honestly would do anything to take care of her mother and her child and herself, for real. The world just lost an amazing person.
And we spoke off camera with members of Deja's family. They couldn't go on camera because they were in the process of planning a funeral. For now, it's very late. It's live in Lowell tonight. Wale Aliyu, Boston 25 News.
Tuesday morning, Leonard Robinson was in Lowell District Court facing a murder charge. The prosecutor addressed the judge. The medical examiner's findings were laid out in court. Over 58 injuries from a sharp object, a fractured neck, and defensive wounds on her hands and arms.
What the medical examiner's office noted was that Deja's neck was fractured, that she had over 58 stab wounds to her body by a sharp object.
The prosecutor then turned to Leonard's social media. The posts questioning whether Delani was his, the public statement saying he was not going to play daddy, and the anger he had put out there for everyone to see. The prosecutor told the court those posts were motive.
Further investigation revealed that there had been social media posts by the defendant questioning whether he was the father of the child, questioning whether he should have a DNA test, and also stating that he was mad at Deja, and I would suggest providing motive.
Leonard was held without bail. A probable cause hearing was scheduled for December 30th. He told the judge he felt he would be in danger at the Middlesex House of Corrections. The judge gave him no bail. While Leonard was sitting in a courtroom,
a Lowell man is now being held without bail, accused of murdering a young mother in her home. As WBZ's Nick Giovanni tells us, the suspect's social media posts may reveal a motive.
22-year-old Leonard Robinson stood before a judge inside Lowell District Court Tuesday morning to face the charge of murder for the death of 22-year-old Deja Jenkins Minus.
What we have in this situation, Your Honor, is that Deja is found in the house that he was living in alone, in his bedroom, which was locked when any witness or the police came to that location.
Prosecutors say the body of Jenkins Minus, the mother of a 2-month-old baby girl from Boston, was found Friday morning in this Lowell home off Llewellyn Street. Her death ruled a homicide by multiple sharp force injuries. Investigators believe she was killed by Robinson the day before on Thanksgiving.
What the medical examiner's office noted was that Deja's neck was fractured, that she had over 58 stab wounds to her body by a sharp object.
Robinson was described by prosecutors as an on-again, off-again boyfriend of Jenkins Minus. he was arrested in Boston.
Further investigation revealed that there had been social media posts by the defendant questioning whether he was the father of the child, questioning whether he should have a DNA test, and also stating that he was mad at Deja, and I would suggest providing motive.
Deja's mother, LaToya Minus, was in court Tuesday. It was her request for a well-being check that led to police confirming her worst fear.
Her mother then and other family members then stayed up all night on Thanksgiving, looking to see if they could monitor the phone, Deja's phone, as to where it might possibly be located.
Robinson was held without bail. A probable cause hearing was scheduled for December 30th. Reporting in Lowell, Nick Giovanni, WBZ News.
Boston was out in the streets for Deja. A candlelight vigil near the Morton Street housing development drew people out by the dozens. They blocked off part of the street and showed up for her and for little Delani. LaToya spoke. "They got this bastard. Justice is on the way. I want to thank everyone for all the help, the love, the support." That was a woman who had driven to Lowell herself, tracked her daughter's phone through the night, and stood in that courtroom facing the man charged with taking her child. That post expressed how she felt. While Leonard Robinson was in custody and the case was moving forward, there was one thing nobody could get past. Now that little girl Leonard was publicly questioning, she looks just like him. The DNA test he said he wanted was never taken before any of this happened. Delani is growing up with LaToya. She is loved, and she knows who her mother was. LaToya has made sure that girl carries Deja with her. LaToya has not let the world forget Deja. She posts about her regularly, keeping her daughter's name present and making sure people remember Deja as more than just a case number or a headline. Deja Star Awareness, also known as May Day, was created in Deja's name, an initiative built around raising awareness on domestic violence and making sure her story means something beyond what happened to her. Her name is doing something in the world that she never got the chance to do herself. The case against Leonard Robinson is still in the legal system. He has maintained his innocence. That is for a jury to weigh. Then, in November 2024, 3 years after Deja's passing, Leonard took to Facebook, and this is what he wrote. "R.I.P. my first love. A love so strong I ain't never let a person, a situation, or a mistake turn me away from her. I've always been misunderstood by everyone but her. This girl done had my back through thick and thin. It was her who defended me when everybody had the wrong picture of me. It was her that held me down when I was locked down and had no money for canteen. And it was her who stuck by my side no matter what. I've always been thankful for her love, because I know it was hard to love me at times. I've always been thankful for her loyalty, even though we both would cheat at times. She was always loyal where it really counted. Most importantly, I am thankful for her giving me a beautiful daughter. And just to clear the air, I have never not claimed my child. I simply asked for a DNA test to confirm she was mine, but I understand why Deja took it the wrong way. I wasn't perfect, and neither was she, but we were perfect for each other. We had our ups and downs, just like any relationship, and it made our bond even stronger. We have been lovers and friends since 2013, and she is still with me in spirit. I understand how it looks from the outside looking in, but trust and believe that I love this girl so much. I could never do something this brutal and heartless to her. Things happened at my grandfather's house that I cannot speak on at the moment, but I do plan to have a conversation with LaToya when she feels up to it. Please don't listen to anyone that says I told them something about this situation, because I've only spoken with my lawyer and a couple of close family members about it. I was told by my lawyer not to speak on it with nobody, and I haven't. So if anybody says they heard something from me, they are lying. I haven't been able to post how much I love and miss my baby mother due to rumors. Delani is growing up without her mother. LaToya is carrying this every day. And Deja, her name, her story, her daughter, none of that is going away. Rest in peace, Deja Jenkins Minus. I hope these stories help you recognize warning signs and encourage you to seek help or offer support before it's too late. I'll see you in the next episode of Crime of Passion. Thank you for watching.
Happy birthday Say hi, Mama.